I'm on a bike ride today, and I wanted to stop, and I wanted to take a pause, because I was reminded that those things that are in the past, sometimes those things that we've moved past are things that we've overcome, things that we've put behind us, but sometimes those things crop up into our life and we have reminders that jump out, and they make us feel like what we felt like back then. For me, that would be the insecurity of a past relationship, the hurt, the emotional hurt and abuse that comes with parents that didn't know any better. Here in this place where those that have passed are honored, we are going to honor the parts of us that are hurt, the parts of us that we've made progress, that we've moved past, but sometimes they still linger. Today we're going to work with intention about how to honor where we've been and to keep moving forward when those things in the past come up as reminders. Hi, I'm Daniel Estevez. I make content for clear, conscious people that are tired of living the normal life that they've always lived. They're looking for something that's beyond the multiple choice options that their life is giving them. They have a deep and hunger and longing to step into a new way of being, where the old past, where the old familiar is gone, and new direction, new pathway, new ways of being, new healing are available. A lot of times we've worked through stuff in the past and we've done real hard work. And I know you have. I've done that hard work too. And sometimes stuff will come up into our life. Having done whatever work that we've done, sometimes we feel now like am I still the old person? Why the hell is this still coming up? Why am I still feeling bitter and angry and resentful? Whatever those old trapped feelings that start to come up. And then, I know this is true for me, and I'm sure this is true for some of you, that when some of that old pathway starts coming up, all of a sudden you feel trapped. Like, oh fuck, I'm right back to where I was again. I'm right back to being the scared teenage boy, just being like, just fucking stop talking to me, parents. Or stuck back, trapped into the relationship where there's no way out, there's no options. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to say how I'm actually feeling. And we fall back into those old patterns that we've done so much work to overcome. So how do we act when those old patterns start coming out in us again? What do we do? My first respect to where we've come from in the past is to give us honor and respect. It's so easy to forget where we were at when those painful experiences were happening to us in the past. Train. I know for me, when the old patterns come up and I start feeling insecure, I start feeling like that trapped little boy again, I have to consciously stop and remind myself, hey, I have made so much fucking progress. And just because I'm feeling this doesn't mean that it undoes all the progress that I've done, all the intention, all the hard work, everything that I've done is not invalidated because I'm feeling this way again. This old shit that I thought I put to rest, this old shit that I don't want to fucking deal with anymore, this old shit that fucking reminds me of trauma and pain that I want to fucking live in the past and I don't want to deal with anymore. That's the old shit that we have to honor and respect, because we're where we are because of the old shit. And so it's important to remember, like here in this graveyard, that which was needed to be. And although shit hurts, and now in certain ways we get to process and deal with it in new ways, we're still living, in some respects, some of the time, in a graveyard. But remember, when you're here, when you're in it, when you're feeling it, and when you have those constant reminders of what was, what has happened, let those reminders be an encouraging story that tells you and reminds you what you've done. Because yes, you're gonna feel whatever it is that you feel, even now, in your healthier relationship with yourself, with your healthier relationship with your work, with your healthier relationship with those you love. Even though you've done work to be in a healthier place, the things are still going to come up. And I want you to turn that feeling of failure, when those feelings come up that you're just like, this is the old shit, I don't know how to process it. I want you to take that feeling that feels almost like a failure, like I'm regressing, I'm going back, I thought I was past this. I want you to take that, and I want you to take that feeling of failure and turn it into a feeling of success. You can't just one-to-one switch it and change it, but I want you to take what feels uncomfortable and let that be the undergirding base to a reminder of, hey, that painful shit reminded me the new never again lines that I've created. Never again will I let someone step on me without my voice being heard. Never again will I trade my soul so that someone else can make money while I just keep stuffing my voice smaller and smaller. And yes, sometimes those feelings come up, and sometimes we have to sit with it, and sometimes we have to fucking deal with it in the moment right now. But take a deep breath. I've come so fucking far, and I love who I am. And I'm faithful that no matter what I'm feeling, no matter what I'm experiencing, I am going to be here. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to sit with it. And unlike before, where for me, it was me hiding, it was me manipulating the story so it didn't seem like I was actually being hurt, so I just keep living in the shadow. This time, I'm going to fucking feel it, and I'm going to feel all of it. Because that's how I want to be true to myself now compared to what I felt then. So when those things that still feel familiar come up for me, my commitment is I'm not going to change for anyone else. I'm going to be faithful to me. And I'm not going to do it perfectly. I'm going to fuck it up. I'm going to use some old shit to make myself feel better. But when I do that, I'm going to realize, hey, buddy, I love you. I see what you did there. You're allowed to not be fucking perfect, not love yourself perfectly, not love everyone else perfectly. You're allowed to be imperfect. So when the old thing comes and we start to feel scared, we start to feel fear, we start to feel vulnerable, let it be a reminder of love. Let it be a reminder of where you've come from. Let it remind you that you fought so hard to be where you're at. And it's okay. If anything I said rang deep in your soul, I want to hear from you. Share it in the comments. And if anyone is interested in a 30-minute call, I'm here and I'm available. Free. Link in the description. I'm also a life coach. I want to walk through this shit with you. Because we all deserve someone that can look us in the face and accept us as we are. All right. Bless. Love you guys.